The entire school thought he was a gay gooner by Javeus. We're gonna look at this. It's gonna be interesting. They're usually very interesting because they're usually diabolical. Anyways, we're gonna look at this. Also, please consider liking, subscribing. We'll go in. I wonder why that was the case, why that is the case. Because how do you get the title of Gay Gooner?
Now, I know that that reads off like...
Now, to be fair, there is a good chance that it is possible. Maybe they found his yaoi corn stash, who knows? Also, that was originally 14 minutes. It's now only 6.
a clickbait ass title, but this shit really happened. This story begins when I was 10 years old. Yes, this shit took place in elementary school. I was but a young...
In elementary school? Bro, I didn't even know what in elementary school? That's crazy. I didn't even know what that stuff was, right? In like elementary school. I didn't even know what like anything, like, right? Somebody said the word penis and like everyone else was like shocked and like you were bound to be obliterated by the teacher and everything. I don't know. Different times.
But I was quite the mischievous thug. I was an evil ass kid. I broke the rules just for the sake of it. I guess you can call me a bit of a gangster.
I don't know about that one, Chief. I was an invisible kid. I did not exist. Only for my bullies, and that's it. But aside from that, I could just do whatever I wanted. Nobody gave a shit because, like, invisible.
Now one day, my friends and I were having a jolly old time in the classroom, and one of them said, "Hey bro, I dare you to search up some porn on the school computers." And me, being a stupid...
In elementary school? In what?
Stupid ass kid decided, why not? Now back then, I had something to prove. I wanted to seem like a real bad boy, so I would have taken up just about any dare they gave me. They could have dared me to attack the teacher, and shit, I probably would have done it. Now taking up this malicious dare, I put my hands on my Chromebook, and I start typing out the words phub.com in the search bar, and I entered that bitch.
In elementary? Is elementary different in the US than it is somewhere else? No, I gotta check. There's no way. There's no way. Maybe like 4th grade. I don't know. Now I've gotta check. There's no way. Now I gotta look. 5 to 11. So I'm assuming probably more towards 11. Because I think now the average age of when a kid discovers corn is like 11. That's the only reasonable explanation.
Now my friends and I, we're gathered around the computer screen. The website's loading. And it keeps loading. Now at this point, it's loading for a little bit too long. Some of you are thinking maybe the computer's just rendering the titties in glorious HD. But by now, it's getting a little awkward. We've been waiting on this thing to load for way too long. And at this point, I'm getting a little nervous. I'm having second thoughts. Maybe the school could secretly see what I was up to. So I immediately click off. And I call it quits. Now at the end of the day, I thought this was a simple little dare. There was no harm done. But this shit came back to bite me in the ass. No. This shit ate.
Deservedly so. Because, like, I'm assuming that this was in the search history. This was in the search history, right? Cause, like, if someone checks the search history, you're fucked.
My ass. That's how bad it was. About 2 weeks later, they started pulling students from classes one by one. Now at first, I really didn't think much of it, but then I realized they were pulling out everyone for questioning. And that's when I learned what was really happening. The school caught wind of widespread rumors that somebody searched up porn in class, and I knew damn well that was me. And therefore, the hunt for the
Bro, you're so cooked. The entire school knows that you're a degenerate. In elementary, mind you.
Book porn watcher commences. Now I'm not gonna lie, my heart fucking dropped. Like imagine your parents being told that you got in trouble for searching up porn in school. That was very much becoming my reality. And I did not want that. No sir, I was gonna get my ass beat. So while I was waiting for them to question me, I began crafting up a story in my head. I was gonna lie my way out of the situation, but at the same time, I was trying to hype myself up. Whole time I was trying to cheer myself up. Oh nah, you got this bro, go get him. Because I was just shaking like a bitch bro. You could just see the guilt on my face. Now a couple minutes pass and they finally call me. I'm dead last. I stand up, I walk on.
The villain, the perpetrator is the last one. Classic. Okay, let me think. Okay. If that's gonna happen, right? He's completely cooked. Your parents are gonna receive a letter. Everyone knows you're the gooner. It's so over.
Now I'm met with 2 teachers, my English teacher and my fat ass greasy science teacher. They started walking me to an empty classroom, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm nonchalant as fuck. I don't know what got into me, but my demeanor really switched up. Like I'm walking like I'm him, like I don't got a worry in the world. So we finally get to the empty classroom, and there's this chair at the front. I go ahead and take my seat. I'm still acting all cool and shit, by the way. The teachers go ahead and pull up.
That's the classic. Still all cool until finally the questioning begins. They're gonna play a good teacher, bad teacher. It's time.
Some chairs directly in front of me. They go ahead and take their seat. I folded immediately. Hey, you gotta understand though, the classroom was dead silent and these two angry looking ass teachers were basically interrogating me. That shit was scary. They begin with, did you search up something inappropriate in school? But by the looks on their faces, they already fucking knew. So I try to play a little bit dumb. I'm like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. Then I guess they were already fed up with my bullshit because right after that live, they pulled out the threats. They were talking about some, oh, the school IT department is gonna conduct an investigation on me, looking into my internet history and shit. If I didn't
See, I don't know, but when I was a kid and we had like the ability to go to like use the PC in the PC room, like you couldn't access those websites. They were just blocked straight up. Like you couldn't access those. So I wonder.
confess to it now. So I had two options, stand my ground or cry like a bitch, and you better believe I cried like a bitch. For a little man like me to hear something like that, of course I started spewing everything. The thing is, when I confessed to it, I was still too scared to say porn in front of the teacher. So the whole time I was like, the word that starts with P and rhymes with corn. Like, bro, just fucking say it. You already got your dick swinging out, just admit it. So long story short, my ass got suspended from school and I got the meanest ass whooping in my life. However, when I came back from my school suspension, that's when the title really happens. So I come back to school all jolly and
oh god, where's this gonna go? Oh god, Lord have mercy. Wow. But why? He didn't even look anything up. So now here comes the question. How is it possible? Like, if he got suspended, right? Is that, like, was the rumor just, like spread, like a false rumor? For like a week straight or something?
shit, just ready to pursue my educational prowess. Now at first, nothing seems out of the ordinary. Sure, I got some teachers giving me the stink eye and shit, but hey, who cares? I got a free vacation. So I sit down for my first class and the dude next to me, keep in mind, I don't even know this guy's name, whispers, "You got suspended for watching gay porn?" Now I'm like, hold up.
It is what I suspect.
Who the fuck are you? Now right now I'm confused because I don't know where he got that information from. Seriously, I don't know why this guy's lying on my damn name. I wanted to see some titties, not some goddamn cock. Now at first I thought it was just this person spewing this bullshit, you know, but the day goes on, another person. Yo, you got in trouble for looking up gay porn? Now at this point I'm like, okay, what's going on? Because these people were like in different social groups, so I highly doubt it.
It's so over, bro. Reputation permanently damaged in school. It's so over. So somebody was spreading false information.
That they were in on this together. Fast forward a little later into the day, there was a whole ass group of people laughing and pointing at me, and that's when I knew I had to kill myself. Rumors were obviously being spread about me. The thing is, I didn't think it was that bad at first until I kept being harassed about it. People I knew were talking shit. People I never even knew existed were talking shit. Basically, the entire school knew by this point, and this shit went on every day, and it was all different people. The thing that sucks the most is, how do I even disprove it? Because I did get suspended for watching porn. It just wasn't that gay shit. I mean, no offense, it's almost 2025. You can fuck whoever you want. Wait. No, you can't, but you know what I mean.
Well, it's Jover. Gay corn. Bagorn. It is so Jover. It's also like, at least you're not, what was his name? Lakari? Yeah, Lakari. Fun fact, Lakari situation, right? I thought, right, because the guy that I watched the video about literally just talked about, like the lolly stuff that he had, right? Bro, more than just the lolly stuff, bro. An actual CP on his like websites, like linked to his computer. That's crazy work right there. No way he's recovering from that.
Nah, but dead ass, to this day, I don't know who started those rumors, but whoever it was, fuck you. You ruined my chances with the huzz. Huzz means hose, by the way, if you didn't know. Shut your bitch! But motherfuckers would take anything and make up rumors about it, and people will buy that shit and run with it. But my question is, why are my rumors gay related? Does that say something about me? Nah, but seriously, I want to know the thought process of the dude who started the rumors. Oh, this guy got suspended for looking up porn. Let me just make a rumor that he was watching the gay version of it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's a little odd if you ask me. But as the years passed and I moved on from elementary to middle school to high school, the allegation faded away. Most people either forgot or relocated, and it's not that embarrassing compared to some other stuff like people getting all naked and masturbating in the school bathroom.
We had that already. We had that. I had first graders doing the helicopter. Thankfully, I wasn't there, but the second grade girls were there when I did my voluntary social year. That wasn't fun. And then once in front of the teacher in the classroom, I wasn't there, thankfully, as well. So I never got to see little wieners. Thankfully. Thank God.
which I know some people. So naturally my allegation was lost to time. Nobody brings it up no more except for this one fateful day. I get out of French class to go to the pisser and I'm in the hallway. I come face to face with this one dude and he asked me the same question all those years ago. Aren't you the guy that looked up? I've never met this guy a day in my life and somehow he recognized me from 6 years ago as that guy. Put this shit on my tombstone already, bro.
In other words, don't look up corn in school. Don't have corn on your PC, especially if you're a content creator. Thank you. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. That is all I gotta say. Also, Windows wants me to update again. I am concerned. I will not update. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe.